Do you know that feeling of giving your best, and still it seems like no one notices? At work, at home, among friends, the lack of recognition can be discouraging, and many times we end up putting even more pressure on ourselves, trying to please everyone. But the truth is that waiting for validation from others is a trap, and Stoicism can help you get out of it. It shows that true respect starts from within, when you learn to live according to your own values. What if you could truly value yourself without depending on others' opinions? Let's explore practical Stoic lessons that will help you build a solid and authentic self-esteem. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow more content like this. Since we were young, we've been taught to seek approval. Whether it's a good grade in school, a compliment from our parents, or recognition at work, we're always trying to prove our worth to others. This happens because deep down, we all want to be accepted and feel that we belong to something greater. But the problem arises when this need turns into dependence, making us vulnerable to others' opinions. Today, with social media and the performance culture, this search for validation has never been so intense. Likes, comments, and professional recognition seem to define who we are. But is this really healthy? Stoicism teaches us that true value is not in external applause, but in our ability to act with integrity and purpose. When we focus on what we can control, our actions and thoughts, we find a solid foundation for self-respect. Let's reflect. What would happen if you stopped seeking approval and started focusing on living according to your principles? Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from within. The Stoics believed that happiness and self-respect do not depend on external factors, but on how we choose to react to the world around us. This means that by developing a Stoic mindset, you become emotionally self-sufficient, finding security in your own values and convictions. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said that it's not events that affect us, but the way we interpret them. When we let go of the need for validation and focus on living with virtue, justice, courage, wisdom, and moderation, we create an unshakable foundation for self-esteem. Instead of depending on others' approval, we begin to trust our own actions and intentions. To cultivate this emotional self-sufficiency, it's essential to practice self-awareness and constant reflection. Ask yourself, am I living according to my principles? If the answer is yes, there's no need to seek external confirmation. Over time, this practice strengthens your confidence and helps you deal with criticism and rejection more balanced. By developing this mindset, you'll realize that self-respect becomes something natural, independent of what others think or say. Now that you understand the importance of not depending on external validation, let's explore some Stoic practices that can help you develop solid self-respect. The first exercise is the Stoic Journal, a simple but powerful tool. Every day, take a few minutes to reflect on your actions and decisions. Ask yourself, did I act according to my principles today? This helps identify areas for improvement and reinforces your commitment to your values, making the search for others' approval less and less relevant. Another key Stoic concept is the dichotomy of control. We know that many things are beyond our control, such as others' opinions or external circumstances. However, we have complete control over how we respond to these situations. By applying the dichotomy, you focus your energy only on what you can change, your attitudes and thoughts. When you start distinguishing what is controllable from what is not, the weight of the need for external validation diminishes because you are no longer affected by aspects beyond your reach. Another valuable exercise is negative visualization. It may sound strange, but Stoics recommended imagining the most challenging situations to prepare emotionally. Anticipating criticism or even the lack of recognition helps us better handle these situations when they actually happen. by visualizing these challenges, you strengthen yourself emotionally, knowing you can face them with courage and resilience without losing confidence in yourself. The last practice is self-discipline. Developing self-discipline is essential to strengthening self-respect. When you make decisions based on your values, not on seeking approval, you are cultivating a strong and resilient mindset. Self-discipline helps consolidate confidence in yourself because you know that your choices align with what you truly believe. This exercise is about maintaining your integrity, even when no one is watching or when external rewards don't come. These Stoic exercises, when applied consistently, help build a solid foundation of self-respect that depends on no one but you. Now that you have the tools to cultivate self-respect based on Stoic teachings, let's see how to apply them practically in your daily life. In the workplace, for example, it's common to seek recognition from supervisors or colleagues. But true respect comes from acting according to your own principles, regardless of external validation. When you stay true to your values and do your best, it doesn't matter if others notice. You know you are being authentic and integral. By focusing on internal excellence, work gains more meaning, and you begin to realize that recognition, when it comes, will be merely a natural reflection of your effort. In relationships, practicing self-respect is also essential. Often, we seek constant approval from friends or partners, which can lead to emotional dependence. Stoicism teaches us the importance of setting healthy boundaries. By maintaining your emotional self-sufficiency, you avoid letting others' opinions define your value. If someone disrespects you, the Stoic response isn't to react with anger or despair, but simply to recognize that the value of your self-esteem isn't tied to that interaction. On social media, the need for approval is one of the biggest traps of the modern world. Likes, comments, and followers have become indicators of personal value, but it's important to remember that these metrics do not reflect who you truly are. Practicing Stoicism in the virtual environment means not letting yourself be consumed by the constant search for validation, but focusing on sharing content that aligns with your own values. This reduces the pressure to please others and strengthens your internal confidence. Over time, small daily habits of reflection and self-awareness help strengthen your confidence in yourself, creating a solid foundation of self-respect that nothing and no one can shake. When you start applying Stoic teachings in your daily life, personal transformation becomes inevitable. The first change is the feeling of emotional freedom. By stopping the search for external approval, you free yourself from the chains of others' validation and begin to live according to what really matters, your own values. This brings a sense of empowerment, as you know your actions and decisions are based on what you believe is right, not on how others perceive you. In addition, decision-making improves significantly. When you don't depend on others' opinions to validate your choices, your decisions become more authentic and coherent with who you truly are. Your self-confidence grows, and with it, your ability to face challenges with serenity. By focusing on what you can control, your attitudes, thoughts, and actions, you begin to realize that in the end, others' approval doesn't carry the weight you once thought it did. An inspiring example is someone who, by adopting Stoicism, stopped worrying about external criticism and began living with more purpose and autonomy. This transformation not only strengthened their self-esteem, but also positively impacted their relationships and the way they handle life's obstacles. Now that you've learned how Stoicism can help build solid self-respect, remember that the key to a more peaceful and authentic life is seeking approval from yourself, not others. By applying Stoic principles of internal control, virtue, and emotional self-sufficiency, you'll find an unshakable foundation to face life's challenges with confidence and serenity. If you feel ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, start practicing these exercises in your daily life now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your experiences with Stoicism. See you in the next video.